This thing is crazy. This thing is actually wild. As long as I've been hitting stuff, I never imagined I would be using something like this, but here it is. It's in my hands, and I've been using the natural from Vapvana for a little while now. But before I get into it, this is some of the cleanest hits that you can get. There's a lot of stuff out there that claims it's going to be better or whatever. But I'm just telling you, like, the vapor that hit the inside of me was so clean off of this thing. I was like, Jesus, this is how it could taste. So look, just know, look, they're getting better. I didn't think they could get much better with some of these flower devices, but they're getting crazy with it. The ideas are crazy. The technology's improving. We're going to be using something insane in 5 years, and I couldn't even imagine what it is right now. Because, like, I could barely imagine. Like, you can kind of come up with this, but you're like, nah, that's not going to work. No way that's going to work. All right, real quick, unrelated, I have a Switch 2 giveaway. Yes, the Nintendo Switch 2 brand new console just came out. I'll put a link in the description in the pinned comment if you want to enter this giveaway. So I've been using the natural from Vapvana for a little while now. This is an all quartz and sapphire ball vape. You've seen probably my videos on the hammer and the ace and the one hit wonder, those kinds of things. This is very similar to those, similar concept here, but no metal. All quartz and sapphire. It's not hot right now, thankfully. But you literally can just unscrew the top here to reveal an entire little, I don't want to spill them out, just a bunch of pearls in there. There's no metal here. The handle's hollow. I wonder if I could like find a cool little silicone design thing to slip in there or something. Look, nobody steal my idea. I'm going to come up with it later. But this thing is nuts. And I can't show you the rips here or they'll literally slap me in the face. So go check out my Twitch or I'm going to post a Rumble video with some rips in it. But I also do streams over there. I will say there's something about this that I don't love, but it's to be expected. But first, I want to tell you why I like this. Bro, the hits are so clean. The hits are so clean on it. It looks cool. It looks really cool. Anytime I hit my ball vape, I always wonder what's going on inside. What's it look like inside? It turns out when I can see through the side and actually see what's going on inside, nothing's happening. It's just air passing through. I can't see air. I can't see air getting heated up. It's still cool, though. It's very cool to be able to see all of the components. Look, what if overnight a spider crawled inside your ball vape and you didn't know? Now you're vaping a spider. Whenever I hit this, I 100% know I'm not vaping a spider. All right, that's a dumb reason. But no, this thing is actually the cleanest hits. I didn't realize how much of an effect that the heating element was having on the taste of my flower. It's not a lot, right? But you notice a difference when you're pulling that air over a heated surface like quartz versus a heated metal and quartz pearls, ruby pearls, whatever you got in there. It's subtle, but you can definitely taste the difference. And if you're looking for like the cleanest, most pure, what does my flower actually taste like? Like there's people out there lighting their fire on flower inside of a paper trying to tell me they know what it tastes like. This gives you the most natural flavor that you could possibly get. At least in my experience so far. There's probably going to be something else in the future even better than this. But as far as taste, as far as flavor goes, I have had the best hits that I've ever had with this. It's not 1,000 times better. It's not 100 times better. But it's noticeably better. Now, I like Vapvana. We started using the screwball. Then we got the ace. They got the pinch hitter. Now they got the natural. There's a baseball theme over there. I think they got rid of codes and stuff over there, which sucks for me because I can't put links, but I'll put some info in the description on my website and I'll put a link to the Rumble video where you can see it in action. And I'll have all the info on the Rumble video. As much as I like it though, it's not going to replace my entire setup. It's not going to be my new main hammer, my new main ball vape, whatever you want to call it. And it for one reason, and you can probably guess this if you know anything about the differences between metal and quartz. This guy takes a little bit longer to heat up and it doesn't hold the heat as long. This is not that big of a deal when you're doing one rip every 10 minutes or so. But like if you do a fatty rip off of this thing and your buddy wants to rip 2 or 3 minutes later, he gonna have to wait more than 2 or 3 minutes. The reheat on this leaves a little bit to be desired. It's to be expected, right? It doesn't heat up as quickly as a metal would. It doesn't hold as much heat as a metal would. So as a result, you're getting a really clean metal-free hit, however you want to look at it. you also lose the heating benefits of the metal. So for like one hit, you can do it easily. You crush it. You get a really big punch of a hit with this thing too. I thought it was going to be like light and wispy. I thought it was going to be cooling off actively while I hit it. But that initial hit is a monster. Some of them I hit and I'm like, is this bigger than some of my other vapes? You notice a difference on that second or third pull after this thing has done its magic and lost a little bit of its heat. But the hits they're so clean. They're so nice. It looks cool. This thing is like super eye-catching too. Every night on my stream when I pull this out, what is that? Now, I do think there are some other options out there. I'm still looking into devices. These things are dang old expensive. It's hard to get a hold of all of them to make content, especially if I'm not getting back what I put in on a lot of these devices. But at the end of the day, I've been using this for a little while. It's one of the cooler things that I have. I'm going to use it here and there just due to the fact that it's not going to hold the heat and be able to go back to back with the hit. It's not going to replace my main setup, but I am going to use this a lot and it is very cool to have. I can't wait to see like, what are they going to come out with next? Anyway, thanks for chilling and hanging out. Come get lit with me on Twitch and Rumble. The live stream start at 9 p.m. Eastern. Have a lit day, my dudes.